What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be doing my Citrus Bowl matchup prediction between the LSU Tigers and the Purdue Boilermakers. But if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and by doing so it greatly helps out my channel and it helps me grow as a content creator. It's going to be an interesting matchup, guys, between two teams that played in their conference championship, and both teams weren't able to get the victory, but it's going to be an interesting matchup, guys, and I'm going to read off the stats. But before I do, I'm just giving you an update on both teams' opt-out situation. Purdue is going to be without their starting quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. He's not going to be playing in the game. I think he has a family issue, and I'm respecting, his family issue, not report on it. But he won't be able to play in the matchup. Tight end Payne Durham is not going to play their tight end, and wide receiver Charlie Jones is not going to play in this matchup. So that's three huge blows to Purdue. And they also, right here, they also have Corey Trice, their cornerback, that's not going to play. So that's four players for Purdue that's not going to be in this matchup. So that can play a role in this matchup, guys. And as far as LSU is concerned, I know they're going to be without B.J. Ojulari, Ali Gay, Jacqueline Roy. They're not going to be playing in the matchup. They're getting ready for the NFL draft. But they do have guys like Wingo and Savion Jones and Quincy Wiggins that could step up for LSU defensive line. But those three experienced guys won't be playing, so that could play a factor in this matchup as well. But I'm going to start with the stats with LSU. LSU, Jaden Daniels, this guy is a dual threat. He's passed for 2,774 yards on the season, and he has 16 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. So, dual threat guy. Purdue is going to have to contain Jaden Daniels to win this matchup against LSU. And of course, he's also a running threat. He's ran for 818 yards with 11 touchdowns. So, like I said, Purdue is going to have to watch out for Jaden Daniels. And they also, at run game, they also have Josh Williams. He has 532 yards rushing, and he has 6 touchdowns. And they also have Noah Cain with 351 with 8 touchdowns. So this LSU run game is going to be tough for Purdue to be able to stop. But it's going to be interesting to see what Purdue is able to pull up defensively. Wide receiver LSU has Malik Neighbors. He has 854 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns. They also have Keishon Butte, 538 yards with 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure if he's playing or not. I didn't see anything about him not playing. But they also have J. Ray Jenkins and Brian Thomas, 2 capable wide receivers. J. Ray Jenkins has 404 yards receiving, and Brian Thomas Jr. has 326 yards receiving. So LSU is loaded at every position, and it's going to be interesting in this matchup. Purdue, on the other hand, guys that can step up for them. Like I said, O'Connell's not playing, so Austin Burton is probably going to be the guy. He's thrown for 199 yards, and he has 3 touchdowns, so he's definitely going to have to step up for Purdue. But he probably lean heavily on Devin McAfee at running back. He has 920 yards rushing with 9 touchdowns. So, and they also have Dylan Downing, who has 352 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. So Purdue might lean heavy on the run game to help out Austin Burton at quarterback position. They also have at wide receiver, besides Charlie Jones and Paul Durham not playing, they have T.J. Sheffield. He has 424 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns. And Marshawn Rice, he has 273 yards and a touchdown. So Purdue is going to have to lean on the backup guys to help them out in this matchup. We all know Aiden O'Connell was a key cog in their offense. He threw for 3,490 yards, so that should give you an example of the production loss that they're going to lose in this matchup. But with him, they was lethal. It's going to be interesting to see what they're able to do in this matchup against LSU. Now, points per game, LSU is averaging 32.3 points per game. Purdue is averaging 28.1. LSU has the advantage there. Points allowed per game, LSU is allowing 23.7 points a game. Purdue is allowing 24.6, so they're kind of neck and neck as far as points allowed. Total yards, LSU is getting 442 yards a game. Purdue is getting 410 yards a game. So if you were to break that down, LSU is getting 261 through the air, and they're getting 180 on the ground. That's a balanced offense for LSU. Purdue was getting 287.2, and they was getting 123 on the ground. So keep in mind, O'Connell's not playing, so that could play a major factor in this matchup. Yards allowed, LSU is allowing 361 to opponents, which is 209 passing yards to opponents and 152 yards rushing to opponents. So LSU is going to have to watch out for Purdue in this matchup. Even without O'Connell, we'll see what Purdue is able to put up. Purdue is allowing 350 yards per game to opponents. They're allowing 213 through the air and 136 on the ground. So Purdue, this defense, both defenses they're not elite, but they're manageable. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this matchup. We all know LSU lost to Georgia in the SEC Championship 50-30. LSU did put up some points, though. They put up 30 points on a Georgia team. At the time we thought Georgia defense was elite, which it is. But LSU was able to put up 30 points. And we just saw in the matchup against Ohio State that Georgia has some issues on the defensive side that wasn't revealed, early on in the season. So in hindsight, LSU got an offense, basically what I'm saying, and LSU can put up some points on Purdue. Purdue, like I said, just came off their matchup against Michigan. They lost 43-22. Michigan, a team, got a pretty good defense, and Purdue just wasn't able to put up enough, score enough with Michigan in that matchup, and they lost. So I'm looking at the spread for the game, guys. It's at -15. I can definitely see that, guys. Like I said, I think the game would have been closer if they had O'Connell playing for Purdue, but in this matchup, with him not playing, I'm going to give my prediction. I think LSU is going to win this game. I got them winning. I wrote it down. I think I have them winning, 35-20. Yeah, I think Jaden Daniels is going to be too much for Purdue. Like I said, without their starting quarterback and starting receiver, that's a lot of production that's gone. And I expect LSU to run away with this victory, considering that LSU is in a better shape, opt-out wise in this matchup. But I got the game 35-20 for LSU. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, guys, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.